Hello again there, APBA fans and APBA football enthusiasts, to a wild losers bracket game in the National Football Conference in my double elimination tournament with the 2024 teams. It is halftime and the Buccaneers are leading the Rams 30-24. As both teams have been piling up big plays and all kinds of offense. And right now at the half we have Stafford. Stafford is 13 for 21 for 231 yards and 3 touchdowns. As his touchdown passes were 80-yarder to Puka Nacua, 47-yarder to Atwell. And Cooper Kupp caught a 3-yarder. Then on the other side, Baker Mayfield. He's 13 for 16 for 236, and he's thrown 3 touchdown passes. As he threw a 21-yarder to Godwin, 7-yarder to McMillan, and a 35-yarder to Godwin. Godwin has 2 touchdowns today. And then in their running game, first play of the game from scrimmage, Rashid White for Tampa Bay had a 62-yard run. So it's just been back and forth, fireworks, total yardage today at the half. We have the Rams at 256 yards. And Tampa Bay with 352 total yards. They do that up again, they could end up over 700 yards of offense in a game. Wouldn't that be, just crazy. So let's get ready for the second half here. The Rams received the first half kickoff, so they're going to kick it off. Evans from the 35-yard line. 33 is a 25. He kicks it into the end zone. It's going to be a touchback. And that's where Tampa Bay is going to start the ball at their own 30-yard line. They got 31 points as their kicker did miss an extra point, and even in a high-scoring game, those extra points can come back to bite you. So what I do here, I play the master game. I use the master game rules. I tweaked a couple of different rules. Got my 10-sided dice for my floating index. I do a lot of stuff off the down and distance, so I put that on my board here, so maybe if you're watching you can kind of follow along. So Mayfield in at quarterback. Injuries, right now we only got one guy in the medical tent. He's a tackle. The guy in the medical tent is Jackson. So he is out to the fourth quarter. I do play with injuries and sometimes with my 10-sided dice for the floating index, it comes into play. But right now, both teams are at a +1. We have a 37 offense for the Rams against a 36 defense, and Tampa Bay's 40 versus the 39. So in the +1, 4 through 7 is a standard B index. So here we go. First down will be White running the ball. Inside between the tackles. Inside run, White. 41. 41's a 25. This will be second down, 10 to go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. First half, he had 10 carries for 85 yards. So second down, 10 to go. I will try to keep my sliding time clock caught up. I don't always do very well with that. I do keep my official time over on my score sheet, and occasionally I will keep it caught up. Second down, 10 to go. We'll do a little short pass to Mike Evans. Second and 10. Baker, been red hot today. 45. 45 of Baker's a 10. That should be a complete pass. The 9's going to put him in the A. The second dice rolls a 51. 51, I'll put him in a AD. Back to pass. 45 is a 10. Completes it for 9 yards. We're going to have a third down and 1. Evans, 120 yards on 5 receptions today. Third down, 1 to go. What's the call going to be? They're going to try the middle. They're going to run Rashid White inside. Handoff. Baker. Rashid 22 is a 15. He's in a bust through there. 6 puts him in the B index. 13 on the 3rd and 1. Puts him in the G. 22 is the 15. Broke through there for 16 yards. Once he got past the original line of scrimmage, nothing but open road in front of him. 100-yard day today for White. So not only is Baker having a heck of a day throwing the ball, the running back, White, a lot of it to do with his big 62-yard run early in the game. Actually, it was the first play from scrimmage that started the fireworks today. So up just shy of midfield. We're going to try a medium pass. Get aggressive again here. Medium pass to K-Dot. Back in the pocket. Baker. 61. 61's a 10. Let's see what that's going to get us. 9 is going to put us in the A. 36 is going to put us in the standard defense. 61 is a 10. And on this one here, if it's a runner or a pass, the defense is at least a 36. The Rams are. That's going to put them in the D line. .61 is the 10. Completes it for 6 yards. Up to 251 yards for Baker. Second catch today for Otten today for 30 yards. So 6 yards. Going to make it a 2nd down and 4 to go. With 13 minutes left in the quarter. 2nd and 4. White's out. Irvin's in. 2nd and 4. Handoff inside. Bucky Irvin. 16's a 25. That's going to be no gain for Bucky Irvin. 5 carries for 30 yards. Now we got another 3rd down. Probably a passing situation. A short pass to Godwin. 3rd down. Third down and 4 to go. 14 is going to be a penalty. Penalty. Going to go my 4:26 on an offensive penalty. It is going to be defensive holding. But let's see what the play is going to end up. Looks like it might be a little bit better than what he got on a 5-yard penalty. 64 is a 9. That's going to put them on, it's going to be 5 with the A receiver. Put him in the A. Snake Eyes puts him in the G. Oh boy, they're blowing the coverage. 64 is a 9. 13-yard completion to Godwin. This Baker just continues cooking. 264 yards. Godwin, he's up to 71 yards. 1st down. Give them a 3rd down conversion. And they're at the 32-yard line. 12 minutes left in the quarter. Here's usually one, a lot of times I like really open it up here, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to go medium pass to Jalen McMillan from the 32-yard line. Baker back looking. 34 is a penalty. A 4:56. 4:56 is a false start penalty. Back it up 5 yards. Makes it 1st down and 15. Going to come back and throw a short pass to McMillan on 1st and 15. 33 is a 3. It continues. 4 is a B. That's going to bump them up to the A. 51. Going to put them in the D. 33 is the 3. First down plus 5. The most we can do is 12 plus 5. Actually, first down plus 5. Yeah, he's in. The most you can have is 12 on the first down. So 17-yard completion. 281 yards today. 17 yards to McMillan. Second catch for 24. Give him a first down. $20-yard line. This looks like Tampa Bay's going to come down, and the onslaught's going to continue as they keep racking up the yardage. Irvin's still in the game. First down, Irvin from the 20-yard line. He's going to run between the tackles. Inside run, Irvin. 22 is a 4. 3 puts him in the C index. 12 puts him in the G. 22, 4 yards. And we got a player down on the field. Second down, 6 to go. In the system I use, if my second dice rolls a 12, that is an offensive injury. Then I shake my dice here to find out who is hurt. So offensive player down on the field. Offense number 43. 43, that will be the tight end. That will be Otten is hurt. Cade Otten, he's a J4. He could be out for a little bit. J4, second dice roll is a 2. He is out for the rest of the game. I haven't been playing where they're extended to other games, but if I did, he'd be out for an additional 2 games. But for the tournament, all my injuries are just ending during the game. So that's a big one here for Tampa Bay. Otten, the tight end, is out for the game. Who would be replacing Otten? As he's going to the tent. The backup tight end would be Culp. So it's going to knock them down from a +1 to a -1. Second and 6 from the 16-yard line. Buccaneers leading the game 30-24. Bucky Irving in the backfield. What's the call going to be? They're going to go short pass to Bucky Irving. 52's a 27. That's going to be a scramble number. Baker's going to scramble from the B column, from the B index. Baker scrambling around. Dice roll 55. 55's a 3. Baker scrambles. Round there, reaching for the pylon. Touchdown! My dice roll was an 18 touchdown. He needed 16 yards, and Baker Mayfield just scrambles 16 yards for a touchdown. And Tampa Bay scores again. Marches right down the field. So a 10:30 plus my adjustment. A 10:30 with 10:41 left here in the third quarter. Tampa Bay. Mayfield on a beautiful 16-yard scramble. Puts Tampa Bay up 36-24. And right now they're just going to go for 1. They're not going to start chasing the extra point that they missed a little while ago. In comes Chase McLaughlin to kick the extra point. 41 is a 5. Kicks it through the uprights. Tampa Bay takes an incredible 37-24 lead in an absolute shootout today here in Tampa Bay. I played a lot of games and I haven't had many like this, if ever before. Both these offenses have been so explosive. Kicking off will not be McLaughlin. Who's coming in to kick it off? The kickoff artist will be Trenton Gill, kicking off from the 35-yard line. Let's do a little time check here. We got 10:30 left in the third quarter. And the kicker from North Carolina State, Trenton Gill, 51 is a 25. That will be a touchback. And now it's the Rams and Matt Stafford's turn to try and turn the tide and see if they can stay in this game. The winner of this game continues in the loser's bracket, looking like they will play the winner of the Dallas-Atlanta game. That'll be played later this week. And the loser, hard to believe, but the loser of this game will be eliminated from the tournament, as both these teams are so exciting to play with. So here we go. First down. They're not going to abandon their running game yet. First down, they're going to run Kyrie Irving inside. Try to stay in manageable second down situations. 62. Okay, 7 puts them in the B index. 61 puts them in a D. That's actually a blitz number. 61 is the blitz number on the defense. 62 is a 24. 24 drops to 28. First play from scrimmage in the second half for the Rams, and he loses 2 yards. Kyrie Irving goes backwards. Second down and 12 to go. They're going to throw a screen pass. Try to come back with a little screen pass to Kyrie Irving. That works once in a while. 32 is a 21. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the screen pass to Williams. And the Rams on the verge of going 3 and out in a game they cannot afford to go 3 and out. So third down, 10 to go. Still early in the third quarter. And they're going to go medium pass. 3rd and 10 to Puka Nacua. Stafford back, looking, throwing. 55. What a toss. 2 puts him into C, but he's going to bump up to the B because he's an A reliever. A pass receiver. 56. Nickelback, but the nickelback rule does not affect because he has a star on him. 55 is a 5. 21 yards. First down. 252 yards today for Stafford. Nakua's up to 3 catches for 90 yards. Oh, what a big third down conversion. As the Rams are trying to hang around. They're just shy of midfield. A lot of moving parts on this thing. Here we go. First down, just shy of the midfield stripe. Cooper Kupp. Medium pass to Cooper Kupp. Stafford feeling frisky in the old body. Fires it. 35 is at 8. That's going to be completion. 5. Puts him in the A index. Second dice roll, 15, puts him in the G. 35 is the 8. Give him another 20 yards. 20 yards to Kupp. 272 on the day. And Kupp only has 38 yards of them now. And that puts us at 8:45 left here. And the fireworks show. They're going to come back and they're going to hand it off outside to Kyrie Williams. Outside. 66 is a K. Wow. 1 puts him into C. 46 puts him in the standard. It is a successful key on him. The dice roll of 46 is a successful key for all the defenses. Let's shake the dice and see what the K is worth. Looking at the big dice here. Big dice. 36 is a 16. Drops to 18. He ends up getting 4 yards out of it. Disappointing. The 4 yards keeps them ahead of the chains, as they call it. 2nd down, 6 to go. What's it going to be? 2nd and 6. Higbee. I haven't called Higbee's number in a while. I'm going to throw a little short pass, see if they can get the tight end Higbee open on 2nd and 6. A little bit further down the field between the 10 and the 30. And 33 is a 4. The laser show continues. 5 puts them in the B, but goes up to the A. 13 puts them in the G. 33, 4. 1st down plus 12. 18-yard completion to Higbee. 290 yards for Stafford. Higbee's up to 49 yards on the day on his 4 catches. 1st down. What a toss. And Stafford continues. But now they're at the really tough part of the field. Now they're down to the tough 9-yard line. You never know what to do quite here. I'm going to start this one up with a little inside run to Kyrie Williams. See if he can't get a few here. Handoff. Williams. Snake Eyes is a K. 2 puts him into C. 36. Puts him in a standard defense. We got the plus on that. They're actually going to the G column on them. It's adjusted because of Denver, their the defense of Tampa Bay. Snake Eyes is a K. Got to shake the big dice here for the K. 12 is a 16. Did his job. He gets 4 yards. 37 yards on the day for Williams running the ball. 2nd down. Goal to goal. 5-yard line. That's what we call staying ahead of the chains. See if they can't get the little Puka Nacua from Washington and BYU open. Short pass to Puka. Back in the pocket. 35 is at 8. Wow. 8 is going to put them into A. 2nd dice roll. 14 is going to put them into G. They were looking for a run. 35, 8. 7 yards. It is a 5-yard touchdown pass to Puka Nacua. Stafford is over 300 yards on the day. That is his 4th touchdown. What an impressive drive. Puka Nacua, 95 yards. His 2nd touchdown of the day. And with 7 minutes and 7 seconds left in the 3rd quarter, the gunfight continues. It's LA. Nacua. 5-yard pass from Stafford. And they're just going to go for 1. Pending the extra point, this game could be a 30-31 game. Coming in to kick the extra point will be Carty is the extra point kicker. He doesn't kick off, but he's the place kicker. So it's to hold. The snap. The kick. 31 is good. Carty splits the uprights. We got ourselves a Tampa Bay 37, Rams 31 football game here on the Tigerbob Broadcasting Network. Once in a while I get a game going on here, and it's pretty exciting. And this one has the old APBA juices flowing. So kicking off. Deep will be Ethan Evans out of Wingate. 26 is a 25. It's in the end zone. They're going to get a touchback. And here comes Tampa Bay from their own 30-yard line. They're trying to stay one step ahead. As it looks like the old dice roll barrage has continued. And here comes Baker Mayfield and company. 1st down. Who they got in the backfield? The backfield is Rashid White's in the backfield. He's up to 100 yards running today, and he's going to run another one inside between the tackles. 24 is a 22. 1 puts them into C index. 12 puts them into G. And we got 24, 22, 1 yard, and we got an offensive injury. Somebody is banged up. It looks like it's a Tampa Bay player is hurt. Let's see who it is. Dice roll. Tampa Bay player. 63. 63 is 11. 11 will be McMillan is hurt now. He is a third wide receiver. Second dice roll is a 7. He will be out for the quarter. So he's a 2, so their offensive index will not get hurt. Who's coming in for McMillan? Looks like that will be Shepard's in the game now. And where we left off, we are at a 2nd down and 9 to go. And they are a -1 on the index. Got to remember that. So 1st down, they're going to go a short pass. Short pass to Shepard. Going to him right away. 2nd and 9. 25 is a 7. 5 puts him in the B index on the short pass. Second dice roll, 54 on the 2nd and 9. That puts him in the D. 25 is a 7. Comes right off the bench, and the first thing Shepard does is catch it, a 19-yard strike from Mayfield. He's over 300 yards now. That's the first catch today for Shepard. Got to move those chains. So 6 minutes left. Got to keep that clock going. We got 6 minutes left here. 19 yards. Up to the 50-yard line. What's the call going to be now? They're going to run. They're running Rashid White again. This time they're going outside with them. Run outside once in a while with the guys. 62 is a 24. He's not going anywhere. 6 puts him in the B index. Second dice roll. 13 puts them in the 3 line. What did I say? 62, 24. No gain. They don't want to abandon the running game. 2nd down, 10 to go. Short pass, Rashid White. 2nd and 10. Baker Mayfield, 25 is a 7. It's going to be another chain mover, 7. B's going to bump up to the A. Snake Eyes puts him actually in a blown coverage, 3 line, left column, 25 is a 7. Grabs the ball, and he ends up going 19 yards before he's knocked down. 329 yards passing. Give White another 19. He's up to 41 yards. We've got 5 minutes left here. 1st down, 19 yards. Way down to the 31-yard line. Medium pass. Taking a shot before they get too far down the field. Medium pass to Evans. 12 is a 26. That's going to be a Baker scramble. They're -1. He will be scrambling in the A index. No gain. 62 is a 25. He scrambles, but he does not go anywhere. He has 6 carries today for 40 yards. So now we got 2nd down. 10 to go. They're going to throw a short pass to the tight end, Devin Culp. That's in for Otten. Back looking for Devin Culp. 26 is a 13. Oh boy, that's a fumble number. Short pass. 2 puts them in the C, and they stay in the C. 62 puts them in the D. It'll be an incomplete pass to Culp. We got ourselves a third down coming up. And we got a player down on the field. 62 was a defensive injury. Defensive injury, 62. 62 will be the free safety if the Rams is hurt. Who's the free safety? That is double check it. The free safety for the Rams is Quentin Lake. He's a J0. He's out for one play. He is a 4. So they're going to bring in Kinchins for one play. So for one play, Tampa Bay is going back to a +1. We have ourselves a third down. 3rd and 10. After the scramble and the incomplete pass, it is 3rd down and 10 to go. Even if they end up kicking a field goal, it'll still make it a 2-score game. But that's not what they want to settle for. 3rd and 10, they're going to go medium pass to Godwin. 3rd and 10, Baker trying to make a play. Oh, he might have. 31's going to be an 8, so 4. Puts him into A, second dice roll, snake eyes, blown coverage, puts him into G. 31, the 8. 20-yard completion to Godwin. 349 yards today for Baker Mayfield and Godwin. He's up to 91 yards today. First down. We got ourselves a 3rd down conversion. They are 4 for 5 today on 3rd down conversions. 5, 10, 15, 20, right down to the 11-yard line. Tampa Bay threatening to score again with 3 minutes and 45 seconds left here in 3rd period of an absolute shootout. White out, Bucky Irvin in, as they're sharing the load of the running backs. And Bucky, first down, he's going to run outside. 13 is a 17 on an outside run. Just outside of the 10-yard line. 3 puts them in the C index. 56 puts them in the D. 13, 17, 4 yards. Bucky Irvin's up to 38 yards on 7 carries. Since he's been sharing the load today with Rashid White. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2nd down. 3:15 left in the quarter. 2nd down and 6 to go. They're handing it off to Bucky White again. This time he's going between the tackles. Inside run. Bucky White, 34, is a penalty. 35, a 124 on a running penalty. It is going to be a hold. Let's see what the play is going to end up. It is a holding. They're going to back it up. That would have been a good run, too. They're going to back it up 10 yards. Oh, what frustration Tampa Bay is showing after a holding penalty. So now we're at 2:45 left here. Now they got 2nd, and they got a little ways to go. They're going back on another medium pass to God. When they couldn't cover him last time, they're going to see if they can get him in there this time. 2nd down. Fires it. 55 is a 6. Unbelievable dice rolls on these passes. 17-yard line. 9 puts them in the A index. 22 puts them in the D. 55 is a 6. 19-yard completion. It's a touchdown. Baker, 17 yards to Godwin. 365 yards passing a day for Baker. Say 17-108 today for Godwin. That is his third touchdown. So that is the fifth touchdown today for Baker Mayfield, and that's the third one for Godwin. And pending the extra point, Buccaneers could be going up 44-31. Extra point attempt, Chase McLaughlin, 62. 62 is a 39, kicks it through. Tampa Bay was not letting the Rams get within striking distance quite yet. 44-31 lead. My numbers only go up to 60. We'll see if, I don't know if Tampa Bay can roll 60 on them. The way it's going, I wouldn't put it out, as these dice rolls have just been incredible all game long. Ever since Bucky Irvin's first play from scrimmage for a 62-yard run. It's been nonstop, both ways. And here goes the kickoff. The kickoff guy will be Trenton Gill. Both these teams have the punters that do the kickoffs. So Trenton Gill from the 35-yard line. 36 is a 25, and it's in the end zone for a touchback. And here come the Rams from the 30-yard line. Let's do a time check. Time check says that there is got 2.5 minutes left here. So here comes the Rams. First down from their own 30-yard line, down by 13 with 2.5 minutes left in the third. They're going to throw a little short pass to Tutu Atwell to start the drive here. 54 is a 36. That's going to be a penalty of 4.62 on a pass penalty. 4.62. 21. That is not good for the offense. What's the penalty going to be? The penalty will be pass interference on the offense. Let's see what the result of the play would have been. 52 is a 26, is a scramble. So he's going to try to scramble with the ball outside. He's going to scramble from the B index. Dice roll is 23. That is a 14. 14 on a scramble. Three yards out of bounds. And they're going to enforce the 10-yard penalty on the pass. So 10-yard penalty on the Rams. And that will make it 1st and 20. What they doing on 1st and 20 with 2 minutes left here? With 2 minutes left in the quarter. 1st and 20. They're going to come back with a little screen pass. Try to get some of this yardage back. Back in the pocket looking. Dumps it off to Williams. 45. Is a 10. Going to get a few yards on this. 8 puts them in the 8 index. 44. Going to put them in the D. That puts them in the 1 line. 45 is a 10. 11-yard completion to Williams. Got the penalty yardage back. That's his 3rd catch today for 45 yards. So 2nd down, got 11 on that. And they're trying to get back in the down in distance here. Short pass, Cooper Kupp, Stafford, back in the pocket, 64. 64 is a 9. He has been right on today. 2 puts him in the C, so we're going to bump it up to the B. 42. On the 2nd and 9, Going to put them in the D. 64 is a 9. Completes it for 4 yards. 3:16 on the day for Stafford. Cooper Kupp is up to 42 yards. We got ourselves one of those big third down situations. As we got ourselves a third down, 5 to go. As time's starting to run out here in the third quarter. I really don't think the Rams can afford to not score this time the way Baker's been real hot. Third down, 5 to go. Short pass. Taylor Higbee. 14 is going to be a penalty. It's a 35. We got a 234. We have a pass interference. It's going to be a pass interference on Tampa Bay. Let's see what the play result was. Oh, it's another penalty. 34. A 4-16. That's a pre-snap penalty, so that one is going to be denied because we already got the pass interference. Short to Higbee. 33 is a 4-0. Puts them in the A. 21 on the 3rd and 5. Puts them in the standard. Left column. 33 is a 4. First down plus 7. 12-yard completion. They're going to decline the penalty. 328 yards today for Stafford. Big third down conversion. As AR 4 for 6 on third down conversions. So 12 yards. Just shy of midfield. The Rams trying to hang around in this game. They got the first down. We are down to the last 30 seconds of an exciting third quarter of an action. What they doing on first down? They're going to go long pass. They're taking a shot. They're going long to Cooper Kupp. Stafford back in the pocket. Looking long. Fires. 56-19. Incomplete pass. Took a shot. A lot of times they get close to that part of the field. I consider that the bomb zone. So now we got 2nd and 10. They're going to come back and they're going to run inside with Kyren Williams. 46-24. Not going to go very far. He's in the C index. 51. Puts him in the D. 46-24. Gets 3 yards. He's up to 40 yards today on 14 carries. And that is the last play of the third quarter. We're going to the fourth quarter with Tampa Bay leading 44-31. Here we are back here. Fourth quarter action. Buccaneers leading 44-31. Baker Mayfield, 5 touchdowns, 365 yards passing. Stafford's over 300 yards. He has 328 with 4. We have White, the running back for Tampa Bay, over 100 yards. All kinds of big stuff happening. Big receivers. Godwin, 108 complete receiving yards and 3 touchdowns. So here we are with the 3rd and 7, and this is probably they'll probably go for it on 4th. I'm not sure. It all depends what happens here on 3rd down. So 3rd down, short pass. Puka Nacua, Stafford back looking for Nacua. 24 is a 12. 4's going to be B, so bumps up to the A because the A receiver. 46. Puts him in the D. It's a successful double cover. 24 is a 12. That's going to drop to 15 because we skipped 13. He completes it for 1 yard. 1 yard to Puka Nacua. Now we got a big situation here. As they do not convert on 3rd down. Now it's 4th down. And the way this game has been, they have to go for it. They cannot afford to give the ball up right now in this shootout of a game. So what's the call going to be? They're going to go short pass to Higbee on 4th and 6. The call is a short pass to the tight end. 34 is a 35. That's a penalty. A 265 on a passing penalty. A 265. That is a 31. That's going to be a personal foul on the defense. Let's see what the play is going to be on the short to Higbee. He's going to complete it. 2. 3 puts him in the C index. So that's to bump him up to the B. 54. Actually, a nickelback is going to put him back down to the D. 25 is a 6. Completes it for 8 yards. So that would have been enough for the first down to Higbee. But on top of that, we got ourselves a personal foul. So we got the 8, 4, 8. Another 15 yards. That's the penalty. What did the referee say? Unnecessary roughness. Defense 15 from gain and first down. Now they're at the 26-yard line. Give them a 4th down conversion. We have 14 minutes left in the game. The Rams trying to hang around. Hard to believe that one of these two teams are going to be eliminated in the tournament. So first down, what's the call going to be? They're going to go medium pass to DeMarcus Robinson. Back in the pocket. He's within the 10 and the 30. Looking for DeMarcus. 24. 24 is a 12 on a medium pass. 6 will put him into B. Second dice roll. That'll be an incomplete pass to Robinson. Third time he's been thrown to today. So I try to keep everybody. Try not to just stay with all the A receivers all the time, although it's hard to do. So second down, 10 to go. They're going to come back and they're going to run Kyrie Williams outside on 2nd and 10. Try to get some of this yardage to get more manageable. Outside run, 31 is a 17. 3 puts them in the C index. Second dice roll, 66. They actually went with a nickel back. So they're going to go back up to a B. They're going up to the 1 line. Left column, 31, 17. Turns the corner. 6-5 plus the 1. 6-yard run for Williams. Puts it at a manageable 3rd down. So we got a 3rd down and 4. Are they run it again, or are they going to throw it 3rd and 4? Looks like they're going to go a little short pass to Cooper Kupp. What's Cooper done today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He has 6 catches. Been targeted 9 times, 6 catches. So short pass. Cooper Kupp. 63 is a 32. Are we going to muck it up a little bit here? We will find out. 6 is a B, so it goes up to the grade A. 31 puts him in the D. 63, 32. We got a RP6. RP6, 2. Oh boy, that could be fun. RP6, we got the snake eyes on it. Offensive coach angry at his team for being in the wrong formation. Throws his play sheet on the field. Why retrieving it? Team is penalized. 15 yards for the coach being on the field. Oh my God, what has happened here? The offensive coordinator just went berserk. And now they got to back it up 15 yards. Oh boy, now it's 3rd down in a bundle. The Rams losing their cool. Now what are they going to do? Now they're going medium to Cooper Kupp now. Now they got to go medium to him. 41 is a 19. That ball's going to sail incomplete. We got ourselves 4th down. Boy, that's not the highlight show they want to be on the Tigerbob Broadcasting Network. On comes the field goal kicker. Today, Cardi is hit from 55, and he's missed from 55. This one's going to be from 52. So the yard line is the 35-yard line. Here's the snap. Here's the hold. Here's the kick. 12 is a 27. That is not even close. No good. The Rams were in prime position to maybe keep this into a close game. And it has been a meltdown moment. We got to back it up 7 yards. That's where they're holding it at, the 42-yard line. And that is where Baker Mayfield and company is going to take over, 12 minutes and 45 seconds left in the game. There's a meltdown by the offensive coach. And I believe the offensive coach would be Sean McVay. Doesn't he call the plays then? I don't know. I think it was Sean McVay. I think he's the play caller. So Tampa Bay coming out here with Rashid White in the backfield. 1st and 10 to go. At their own 42-yard line, Mayfield handoff. Rashid White inside 54. 54 is a 36. It's a penalty. We got a 4.56 on the penalty. 56. 4. We got an infrequent penalty. Like I said before, I used the Phil Malloy penalty charts here. So infrequent penalty on a run. Dice roll. 34 on an infrequent penalty is a 39. Illegal chop block offense, 15 from the line. Let's see what the play would have been. He would have not gained hardly anything, but it's a 15-yard penalty. That's going to make it a 1st and 25. It might be hard to come back from Tampa Bay. Both these teams showing a little undisciplined. We're going to do a little screen pass. 2nd down, 1st and 25. Screen pass to White. Oh man, Baker 33 is a 3. He just continues to throw darts. 7 puts him in the A. 36 puts him in the D. 33 is a 3. 27-yard completion to White. Oh, what a backbreaker play. 27 yards, 392 yards on the day for Baker. Unbelievable play. 27 yards to White. 68 yards completions for him today. That will move the chains. 27 yards. 3, 13, 23, 27. They're across midfield, and the Rams can feel this one slipping away. White's on the bench. He's getting a little break here. He's got a pretty heavy workload. Inside run, Bucky Irvin. 53 is a 16. That should get some yardage. 7 puts him in the B index. 45 puts him in a standard. 53, 16, 6-yard run. Bucky Irvin, 44 on the day. How many carries does he have? Check it out in just a second. So we got a 2nd and 4. Bucky Irvin has 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 carries, 44 yards. So he has 44 yards, and Rashid White has 101 yards, so over 150 yards. Then Baker has another 40. They're almost up to 200 yards rushing today. 2nd down, 4 to go. Calling the same play. Same runner, Bucky Irvin, 2nd and 4. 32 is a 26. That's not going to get there. 4 puts them in the B index. 35 puts them in the standard. 32, 26. You got 2 out of it. That's a little bit of a surprise. That's his 9th carry, 46 yards. Now they are at a third down. 2 to go. 10:45 left in the game. Tampa Bay looking like they're going to continue on through the losers bracket. And the way this team is, you never know. And actually, we got McMillan coming back in the game. He was out to the fourth quarter. He's out of the tent. He's back in the game. And they're going to go a short pass to McMillan on third down. Mayfield looking around. Snake Eyes is a 2. Oh, the dice rolls continue even further. 9 puts them in the A index. 34 puts them in the standard. Snake Eyes is a 2. That's a possible touchdown. It's either going to be a touchdown or a 9-yard completion. It all depends on the free safety can make the tackle. The free safety for the Rams. He was out for one play earlier, but that is Quentin Lake. He's a 4, short pass. So a 1 through 5 chance he makes the tackle. If it's a 6, it's a touchdown. He makes the tackle 9 yards down the field. Mayfield hits McMillan for 9 yards. 401 yards passing today for Mayfield. McMillan gets 9 yards. Gets the first down. That's a third down conversion. And the clock keeps ticking. As we are down to 10:15 left in the game. And they're down to the 39-yard line, first down. The Buccaneers trying to roll up 50 on the Rams here. They don't even know what hit them. Because Baker's been red hot. The running backs have been just terrorizing. It's been quite the offensive onslaught. Inside run, Rasheed White from the 29-yard line. 16 is a 25. That will be no gain. 2nd and 10. If they go down to get a touchdown, that pretty much put this game away. If they only get a field goal, it's still a 16-point game. And they still consider that a 2-score game. So 2nd and 10. White out, Irvin in. And they're going a short pass to Bucky Irvin on 2nd and 10. He's going to put it in the air. And why not? 36 is an 11. 2. C puts him in the B. 46 puts him in the D. 46 on the second dice roll. That is a successful double cover. So 36, 11, 12, skip 13, drop to 14. Incomplete pass to Bucky Irvin. Third target, he's caught 2 of them. So now we got the third down. 9.5 minutes left. Short pass. 2. Mike Evans. 3rd and 9. Baker looking. Fires. 10. We'll find out. 6. B is going to go up to the A. 13 is going to put them in the standard. 61 is a 10. Oh, he completes it for 7 yards to Evans. Seven yards. Evans has 127 yards receiving on the day. We got 9 minutes left in the game. It is 4th down. Put down that they did not convert on 3rd down. On 4th down. Yeah, they're going to bring in the field goal kicker. Make sure and give him 7 yards. And now comes the field goal kicker. Here comes Chase McLaughlin out of Illinois. Trying to give the Buccaneers a 16-point lead. Here's the kick. It is 42. Is an 18. That ball is right down the middle. What a solid kick. 22 plus 17, 39-yard field goal. With 8 minutes, 45. 8:45 left in the game. Tampa Bay looks like they're well on their way to an exciting win over the Rams. Let's see, it was 20, 32, 39-yard field goal. So we got 31 for the Rams, but we got 47 for Tampa Bay. Let's get that scoreboard updated. Kind of went old school with the scoreboard, as I always try to tweak the football field a little bit. So we're up to 47. So the Rams are still hanging just on the outskirts. Touchdown, two-pointer, touchdown, two-pointer, go overtime and win the game. That is quite a plan for the Rams. Kickoff deep for Trenton Gill. Snake Eyes, 25 is a touchback. Pretty much everything he done today has been in the end zone. So 30-yard line. Here comes the Rams. And as of right now, Tampa Bay just going to stay in a... Now they're going to go to a slight pass defense because they got to figure that. They're going to be trying to throw the ball. That doesn't mean they're automatically going to be in a D. It just means the odds are a little bit greater they could be in a D. So first down, what they're going to do, short pass, Kyren Williams, short pass on first down. Stafford back in the pocket, looking. 25 is a 6. Looks like he might have completed that for a little bit. 2 puts him in the C, so he's going to bump up to the B index. 14 is going to put them in the standard left column. 25, 6. There's a quick 10-yard pass to Williams. 347 yards today for Stafford. Williams, 4 catches today, 55 yards. We got 8:15 left here. First down. I'm going to go medium pass to Robinson. See if DeMarcus can get open. Back in the pocket. Stafford looking for Robinson. 61 is a 10. 1. C puts him in the B. 36 puts him in the D. Dice roll. 61 was the 10. Incomplete pass to Robinson. 4th time he was targeted today. That puts him at a second down, 10 to go. They're going to throw a little screen pass, little Puka Nacua screen pass. Back in the pocket, dumps it off to Puka. 56 is a 19. 3C puts him in the B. 31 puts him in the D. 56, 19. Incomplete pass. This is not working out right here for the Rams. So now they got a 3rd down. 10 to go, and the question is, will they go for it on 4th down? They might have to go for it on 4th down if they don't get it here. So I haven't said that. They're going to go short pass to Cooper Kupp on 3rd down. Back in the pocket. Stafford looking. That's a 9. 5. B index jumps up to the A. Second dice roll. 51. They're running a nickel back. 64 is the 9. Completes it for 4 yards. They were hoping to get a little bit more out of that. Cooper's had some catches, but he hasn't not many yards today. Now we're up to a 4th down situation again. 4th down, 6 to go. 7:15 left in the game. They're going for it on a 4th and 6. Who can they get open? They're going to go a short pass to Tyler Higbee on 4th and 6. Stafford trying to make a play to keep him in the game. 63 is a 32. You never know with a 32. 4 and a short pass. B is going to go up to the A because he's an A receiver. 65. Nickelback. 32. Incomplete pass. Nothing tricky at all. Just a straight incomplete pass to Higbee. We got ourselves a turnover on downs with 7 minutes left in the game. Tampa Bay taking over. As right now they just want to eat up some clock. And right now the Rams are just going to play a straight up defense. First down, inside run. Rashid White. Handoff White. 44. That's going to be a pile mover. 44. 2 puts him in the C index. 52 puts him in the D. 44 is a 16. Give White another 10 yards. 111 yards on the day. This clock is starting to tick away on the Rams tournament. Where are we at now? We got 6:30 left. 6:30 left in the game. Handoff. Bucky Irvin. Inside run. 8. Puts him into A. 35. Puts him into standard. 15. 15's a 15. Wow. 16-yard run for Bucky Irving. He's up to 62 yards. It's going to be really amazing to see the final statistics in this one here. 16 yards. As they cannot stop Tampa Bay. And now they are. They're going to a run defense now. 18-yard line. Inside run. They're looking for the runs. 5. Puts them in the B index. 16. Puts them in the G. They actually got a key on them. So 55 is a 16. Drop to the 18. 2-yard run for White. 113 on the day. He has been a workhorse. So now they got 2nd down with 5:30 left in the game. The clock just ticks. Bucky Irvin inside. Looks like Baker figures his job is done here today. Handoff inside. Bucky Irvin, 5, puts him into B index. 66. Really? They end up in the D. They do not make a defensive play at all. 41. 26. Having said that, Bucky can only get 1 yard. Saw the big hole there, but he tripped. So 1 yard gain. 3rd down. 7 to go. They're going a short pass to Godwin on the 3rd and 7. 62 is a 16. 1 puts him to C, they'll put him into the B. 41. Puts them in a standard. Left column. 62, 16. Completed it for 2 yards. Completed it to Godwin for 2 yards as the doorbell started ringing here. But I am back. So 2-yard completion. Baker up to 410 yards on the day. 4:30 left. 4th down, and on comes McLaughlin. And this would put him up to the 50. I don't know when the last time I had 50 points scored in a game. But today could be the day because McLaughlin put it through from the 13-yard line to be a 30-yard field goal. The snap, the hold, the kick, it is a 21. 63 is a 21 from the 13. It is good. It is good. I wasn't sure about that because I know that's bad for the extra points. So he splits the uprights with a 30-yard field goal, and Tampa Bay goes up 50-31. So with 4 minutes and 15 seconds left in the game, Trenton Gill kicking off from the 35-yard line. Snake Eyes is a touchback. It's a 25. And here comes the Rams from the 30-yard line. Not really much they can do at this point in time. Down by 19 points. Tampa Bay will run in a slight pass defense. A little hard telling what the Rams are. The Rams even going to push it much down there. I guess they got to keep fighting. They got to keep fighting for another days there. So 1st down, they're going to go medium pass to Puka Nacua. Back in the pocket. Stafford looking. Nacua. 62 is an 18. Incomplete pass. 2nd down. 10 to go. 4 minutes left in the game. Needing 3 scores. They're going to come back and they're going to throw a short pass to, in the game is Parkinson. Short pass to Parkinson. First time he's going to be targeted today, and Stafford is going to get sacked. 23 is a 28. 28-5 puts him in the B index. 36 on the 2nd dice roll. Going to put them in the D. 28. He loses 2 yards. 2nd time he's been sacked today. Eats another 30 seconds off the clock. Now they got a 3rd down and 12. Little screen pass to Williams on 3rd and 12 to try and get a 1st down. Keep the clock going. Keep it away from Tampa Bay. 36 is an 11. He might have completed it for 11. 7 puts him in the B. 2nd dice roll, 61. They're actually running a blitz play on him. 36-11. Dropped to 14. Still completed. 11, 10, 9. 10-yard completion. Completed it for 10 yards to Williams. 65 yards receiving on the day. What a day Stafford had. He's up to 361 yards. Let's put a 4th down. 4th down with 3 minutes left in the game. Down by 19. Well, yeah, they're going to go for it. Short pass to Higbee. 4th and 2. Back in the pocket, Stafford. One more time. Looking for Higbee. 5. B goes up to the A. 56. Now 52. Puts him in the D. 44 is a 5. 1st down plus 5. Completes it for 7 yards to Higbee. 7 yards gives him 74-yard completions on the day. Receiving. It gives them a 4th down conversion. If they're not getting it on 3rd down. And we are down to the last 2.5 minutes left in the game. We're getting a little lax on the old time clock again. Got to keep track of where I am. 7 yards. They're just shy of midfield. They're going to run a draw play to Williams. 12's a 27, not going anywhere. He's in the A. They actually stayed in the standard. 27, he loses 2 yards. Trying to get tricky. He didn't go anywhere. 44 yards rushing today. We're at the 2-minute warning. Second down. 10 to go. 2-minute warning. Short pass to Tyler Johnson. He's making an appearance today from Minnesota. 64 is a 9. Looks like the kid might get a completion. 5. Puts him in the B index. 32. Puts him in the D. 64 is a 9. Catches it for 5 yards. 5 yard for Tyler Johnson. Clock keeps going. So we got ourselves a third down. Here we are, third and 7 to go. On a previous run there on that draw play, I forgot to move it back 2 yards, and I had a 5-yard completion, so I had to back it up 2 yards here. So we got a third down and 7 with 1:30 left in the game. They're going to go a short pass to Cooper Kupp on 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7, 9, puts them in the A index. 21. To put them in the 1 line. Back in the pocket, 53 is a 9. 7-yard completion to Cooper Kupp. Moves the chains. 380 yards today passing for Stafford. Most days that would be tremendous. But today it's all been catch up. So 7 yards, first down, 45-yard line. We have 1 minute left in the game. Kyrie Williams inside. 66 is a K. Wow. From the 45-yard line. 66 is a K. 8. Puts them in the A index. 61. They actually went to a blitz. Left column. 66 is the K. How far is he going to go? 15's a 2. He actually busts through there and they just let him go. They didn't even slow him down. 45-yard touchdown run for Kyrie Williams. Guess the feeling was if they're not gonna tackle him. So 45 seconds left. Plus the adjustment, 46 seconds left in the game. The Rams scored another touchdown. That was Williams. 45-yard run. They're just kicking the extra point. Nothing fancy. 124. 24 on Cardi. Here's a 3. So the extra point is good. Cuts the lead to 50-38. So Evans is going to do an onside kick, and I got my own way of doing onside kicks. First of all, I want to see how far the onside kick is. Onside kick, 32. 32 is a 38. So the onside kick travels 16 yards. Now the way I do this is that if I roll doubles, the ball's loose. The ball is not loose, it is recovered by the defense. I come up with a way of doing onside kicks where the kicking team recovers it. I think it's like 5% of the time. But it does not work. There's 30 seconds left in the game. Baker comes up, kneels on the ball, and that is the game. The final score here in Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay goes on in the losers bracket as they roll up 50, and they beat the Rams 50-38. Be back in a little bit with some statistics. And here we are with a recap of today's game with the Rams visiting Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and the Buccaneers put up a 50 spot on the Rams and beat them 50-38 in an absolutely electrifying game. And in the end, Tampa Bay was just too strong. Baker Mayfield was too good. As he only missed 5 passes, he was 25 for 30 today and threw for 5 touchdowns and over 400 yards to outduel Stafford. This game here had 54 points scored in the first half as Tampa Bay was up 30-24. That's when I started doing the bonus coverage here. Big play after big play. Baker, 401 passing yards, 5 touchdowns. Stafford, 372 passing yards and 4 touchdowns. Tampa Bay ended up with 598 total team yards. A lot of big plays in the game. We had a 80-yard pass Nakua caught from Stafford early in the game. Atwell caught a 47-yard pass from Stafford. Stafford threw 4 touchdowns. But then Tampa Bay had a running game. They ran for over 200 yards. Threw for 401 yards. But you take off the sack yardage, and that got them down to the 598. Go to some individual statistics today. We'll start out with Baker Mayfield. He was 25 for 30, 401 yards, and 5 touchdowns. White, he had a 62-yard run in the first play of the game that kind of set things up. He ended up 17 for 113. Bucky Irvin had 11 carries for 63 yards. Godwin, 7 catches, 110 yards, and 3 touchdowns. And Evans had 6 catches, 122, and a touchdown. And McMillan caught a touchdown. That was the 5 touchdowns. For the Rams, Stafford 28 for 44 for 372. 4 touchdowns. He had the 1 interception in the game. Rushing-wise, Williams 17 for 89. He had a touchdown. So they ran the ball pretty decent, but most of the time they're playing catch-up. Their big receivers was Nakua, 5 catches for 96 yards, 2 touchdowns. And Cooper Kupp targeted 12 times, caught 8 of them for 53 yards and a touchdown. Higbee 7 for 74 and Williams 5 for 65. And actually Atwell, he had 2 catches, 79 yards, and he had a touchdown. It was a 47-yarder. So in the end, it was just too much offense by Tampa Bay. That might be, played a lot of football games. That might be the first time I had a 50-point game in one of my APBA games. And the Rams, 38 points in a loss. I'm sure 88 points was the most points I ever had. So that is it here from Bay City, Michigan. Doing my double elimination tournament. And Tampa Bay continues through the losers bracket. And they're going to wait for the Dallas Cowboy Atlanta Falcon winner. They'll be playing them in the next round as they try to further their way on through the navigate through the losers bracket. That's hard to do, but you never know. Baker Mayfield and company, they got a lot of power. So that is it here from Bay City, Michigan. Hope you enjoyed the bonus coverage of the football game. And as always, keep playing the APBA sports games. They are a lot of fun, as you can tell, and very realistic. You guys have a great football week. Good night.